The Switch 2 is almost here, and in this video, we're going to go over the top 10 games that I definitely recommend buying before its launch. Whether you're new to the Switch or looking for more recommendations, this video is definitely for you. And be sure to stick around to the end. I have 2 amazing facts about the Switch 2. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I post videos like this every single week. With that being said, feel free to sit back, relax, and let's dive into it. The first game we're going to talk about today is VIII. So this game is an action RPG where you play as Adol Christian, who is shipwrecked on a mysterious island. He explores, rescues other survivors, and builds a village to fight off monsters. He also dreams about a mysterious girl named Dana, whose story is connected to the island's secrets. The game features fast-paced combat, party switching, and exploration. So yeah, this is definitely one of the best action RPGs on the Switch, and I cannot wait to play it on the Switch too. If you're looking for a fun summer RPG, this is definitely it. Game number 2 is going to be Devil May Cry. If you guys have never played Devil May Cry before, you're definitely missing out. So this is an action game where you play as a guy named Dante, who's a demon hunter with superhuman powers. He fights demons to avenge his family and stop evil forces. The game features stylish, fast-paced combat and powerful weapons. Yeah, this game is super fun. This game originally came out on the PS2 way back in the day, and I gotta say, this is an amazing port. If you're into fun, badass action games with a gothic aesthetic, this one's definitely for you. Game number 3 is going to be Pokémon Legends of Arceus. So in this game, you explore an ancient region to catch Pokémon and build the very first Pokédex. You're going to sneak, battle, and throw Pokéballs in real time. This game tells the story of how the world of Pokémon began. So yeah, one thing that a lot of my viewers may not know yet is that I'm a huge fan of Pokémon. And I gotta admit, this is the one game I have not played yet, and I told myself I'm gonna wait for the Switch 2 to finally play it, and I'm freaking stoked. So yeah, if any of you guys have played Arceus, please let me know how it is in the comments below, because I'm really excited and I would love to talk about it. Game number 4 is gonna be Assassin's Creed. So these are several classic games where you play as an assassin in different historical times. You sneak, fight, and climb through cities to stop enemies and uncover secrets. It mixes action, stealth, and a great story. If you guys have never played an Assassin's Creed game before, you're really missing out. And every single one on the Switch is awesome. And I cannot wait to play these on the Switch too. Game number 5 is going to be Xenoblade Chronicles. This is hands down one of the best RPGs ever created. So in this game, you explore a vast world built on giant titans. You play as Shulk, who uses a special sword to see the future and fight powerful enemies. The game features real-time combat and a deep story about war, fate, and friendship. So yeah, like I was saying, this is one of the best RPGs out there. This is an amazing adventure, and I will say, this is another great summertime RPG. I highly recommend adding it to your list. Game number 6 is going to be Diablo 3. So this game is an action roguelike dungeon crawler, where you choose a hero to fight demons, collect loot, and stop evil forces from destroying the world. You explore dark dungeons, level up, and battle powerful bosses in a fast-paced fantasy setting. So yeah, for those that have never played a Diablo game before, you're really missing out. It's super fun and highly addictive. This is another great game that I definitely recommend checking out. Game number 7 is going to be Resident Evil Origins Collection. I'm a huge fan of the Resident Evil series, and both these games are amazing. So this is a bundle of 2 classic survival horror games. Resident Evil 0 serves as a prequel, following Rebecca and Billy as they investigate a mysterious outbreak, and in Resident Evil 1, you explore a zombie-infested mansion as Chris or Jill, uncovering Umbrella Corporation's dark secrets. Both games feature updated graphics, improved controls, and additional content like Wesker mode in Resident Evil 0. So yeah, I know this may seem like a bold statement, but I have to admit, Resident Evil 0 is my favorite Resident Evil game of all time. Now I love every single Resident Evil game for their own reasons, but there's just something about 0 that just hits home and takes the crown. Game number 8 is going to be Dark Souls. So this game is a challenging action RPG where you explore a dark, ruined world filled with deadly enemies and traps. You fight tough bosses, collect souls to grow stronger, and uncover the game's mysterious story through exploration. Now I will say, this game is definitely challenging, but it's also very rewarding, and it already runs pretty good on the Switch, and I can only imagine what it's like on the Switch too. This is going to be great. Game number 9 is going to be Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. I'm just going to say it, this is definitely one of my favorite Final Fantasy games of all time. So this game is a prequel to Final Fantasy VII. You play as Zack, a young soldier operative working for the Shinra Corporation. As Zack rises through ranks, he uncovers dark secrets about Shinra's experiments. The game explores Zack's relationship with key characters like Sephiroth, Aerith, and Cloud, leading up to the events of Final Fantasy VII. So this game actually came out on the PSP, and it got ported to the Switch, and I gotta say, this is a great port. And not only does it run great on the Switch, but I cannot wait to see what it's like on the Switch too. This is gonna be a great time, and I cannot wait. And last but not least is Doom Eternal. So a pretty fun fact, I actually talked about this game a few videos back in my Rare Game series, and at that time, I did not have this game. And a week later after that video was released, my girl surprised me with this game. So yeah, thank you Irene, you're the best. So this game is a fast-paced first-person shooter where you play as a Doomslayer, battling demons from hell to save Earth. You use powerful guns, quick movement, and brutal attacks in intense non-stop action. If you're looking for a fun, all-out badass game, this is definitely it, and it runs so good on the Switch, and I can only imagine what it's going to be like playing on the Switch 2 with an 8-inch screen, with a faster CPU as well as GPU. This is going to be so great, and I cannot wait. Alright, well there you have it. There's 10 games that I definitely recommend checking out before the Switch 2 launches. If there's more games you guys recommend, please let me know in the comments below. I'm into anything and everything the Nintendo Switch has to offer. Okay, so the 2 facts that I have for you guys about the Switch 2. Here we go. The first one being that Nintendo has stated they are going through every single Switch game to make it fully compatible and updated for the Switch 2. As of right now, there's 12,300 plus games and they're going through every single one of them. They are not kidding. Fact number 2, any controller that you have right now, whether it be your Joy-Cons, wired controller, Pro controllers, whatever, it's compatible with the Switch 2. That's freaking sick. Alright, well that's all for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please subscribe. With that being said, hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Happy gaming, and God bless. Peace!